Hey, Xtanters, Anthony Rose. We've got around 100 and something dance moves on this channel. You know how you've tried some of that stuff and it's not really working. You
Doesn't look as good as you think it will be in your head.
Here's the good news, and it seems like bad news, but it's good news. We're gonna teach you 0 new moves in this video, but we're gonna teach you a little trick, a little secret that goes into all of those things so all of the other things work. Stick around.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million.
All right, guys, there's what you want, and then there's what you need. Now, you're gonna probably not find what you want in this video, but you're gonna find what you need so that you can do what you want.
Good for you, dance vitamins.
Like, take your dance vitamins. This is good for you. Just stick to the end of this video. Promise to make it a little bit better. Now, we post all of the country dances here on the channel, from two-step to West Coast Swing to waltz polka. But if you're brand new, click this little button. See this button? That says subscribe. And if you click that button, then you become an X dancer, and you'll know when all the awesome stuff happens here on the channel. So we're gonna break down this concept and make you mo better. Guys, there are literally like 100 things that we could talk about right now that people mess up. This is probably the most common thing, though, the thing that's probably overlooked the most, and the thing that causes the most problems, okay? I'm gonna use a pattern called an inside weave. If you don't know that one is right here, but I'm gonna use that pattern to demonstrate what we call alignments, okay? So I'm gonna show you what that pattern looks like. We're gonna start in promenade, and we'll go quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, and quick, quick, slow. So you've probably seen this on the dance floor a whole bunch of times. However, the thing that most people don't see are where are we in relation to each other, and we call that alignment. So this is not exactly exciting, but it's something that you do have to know, because this plays into everything you're gonna do beyond this point, not just in this pattern, but in everything. You'll notice this in every single video and every move that we do. There are 2 places, only 2 places that we can be in relation to each other in two-step. One alignment is where one partner is directly in front of the other. The other alignment is where one partner's on the inside and one partner's on the outside. These are the only 2 places that we can be, or we're in transition between those 2 places. Now, if you watch this pattern, if I started in this position, we're in this alignment, all right? What happens is we'll immediately go to this outside where Rose is on the outside, I'm on the inside. You're gonna notice here, when she's on the outside, I'm actually slightly farther back. Like if this is on a line of dance, she's gonna be a little bit farther that way, all right? So we go to this promenade position, we walk her forward, we keep that alignment, and we get into this position here. We are still in that alignment. She's on the outside, I'm on the inside. She's also farther down the line of dance than I am. We're gonna switch that alignment where now at this point, I'm on the outside, Rose is on the inside, and you notice since I'm on the outside, I'm also farther down the line of dance than she is.
And this is the leader's adjustment. That is his role, is to manage spacing and alignment.
This is our job. Her job is to keep going there, right?
Turn.
From this alignment, we're gonna go back to that original alignment where we're in line and we're here. Now, as you guys are learning new material, new patterns, all that stuff, you should know in any given point, if someone were to take a picture of you and just snap a picture, and you've gotten into that last slow, the quick, quick, slow, so you need to be in one of those 2 places. Now keep in mind, I didn't say that when we're in this alignment, he is behind and she is forward, like this alignment, because that could also be here. This is the same alignment in relation to each other, which is what is important. Guys, if you like the tips in this video, if this is making you better, you are really, really going to love xdance.com. There is hundreds of these things in there. Click that link right there, takes you to xdance.com, and you can get a free week. Never seen anything like that. Back to your video. Okay, so if we start in this alignment, every pattern, regardless of what we do, is going to be here or it's going to be here. The only thing that changes is what dance position, how we're holding each other, okay? So I know this is kind of boring and not exactly exciting, but if you think of any pattern you're going to do and apply this to it, everything's going to work a lot smoother. So if we do that inside weave again, we take her to that alignment. Now she's on the outside, I'm on the inside, right? We can lead her for a turn. My job here, like Rose said a minute ago, is to keep me in position with wherever she is. Her job is to go. My job is to keep me with her. So if I let her for an outside turn, I'm going to actually keep my position in relation to her there. Now, as I lead her for that inside weave, we are in this alignment where I'm on the inside, she's on the outside, I'm slightly farther back line of dance than she is. But when we get into this position, my job is to stay there, all right? Now, what we're doing now is we're switching rails. I'm gonna ask Rose to come to the inside. I'm gonna go to the outside. But if you look, when we finish this and we get to this position, we have just basically alternated. That's why we call that a weave pattern. Weave patterns just weave in and out of each other. But as I'm on the outside, I'm actually slightly farther down the line of dance than she is. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna allow her to pass because her job is to go down the line of dance. I have to put me where I need to be in relation to where I expect her to be. So I need her to pass because I'm gonna switch alignments and I'm gonna position myself back to here. Now, I'm gonna give you a little trick on this. If I were to do multiple inside weaves and I lead her into that position, we're in this alignment, yes, we hit our mark, and then we hit our mark over here. If I wanted to repeat that, we need to get back to this alignment with us on the opposite sides, so I would need to get back to this position, right? She's on the outside, I'm on the inside, and I'm slightly farther down the line. Yes, we could repeat this many number of times until the point where I want to get back to this alignment. As small as a thing as this is hugely important. Now, the last video we did actually has this alignment exchange happening. That's a really good one to learn that in. So click that link right there and then see how that applies to this video. Guys, I know this is really short, but it's the little things that are actually
practice it.
The big things.
Yeah, for leads, this is the #1 thing, especially in the beginning, building that foundation, that once they get this, they just fly through everything else, and they're so nice to dance with.
Sometimes we'll have people come from out of town, they want to coach, they watch our videos or they see us online or whatever, they're in xdance.com, whatever it is, and they've learned these patterns. And I can almost guarantee you, I'd almost be willing to bet money that when they try these things and it's not working, this is probably the #1 thing of all things that messes people up. They're just in the wrong alignments.
Yes. And a tip to managing alignments is a little bit off of what he's saying. You're not going to change the rhythm, it's gonna be your spacing of steps. That gets overlooked a lot of times where they try to catch up and they're actually changing the rhythm, and that gets them off. So you're gonna shorten those steps but keep the rhythm, or you can actually stretch them but keep the rhythm. That's the key.
For whatever we're doing, it is my job to keep me in relation to where she is. It is her job to move down the line of dance. Take any pattern, any video on this channel, keep that in mind, and then really watch how Rose and I move in and out of those two places, because everything we're gonna do is either in one of those two spots, one of those two alignments, or we're in transition from one to the next. And guess who gets to change that alignment? I'm the one that has to make the adjustment, okay?
right.
It's not her job, it's my job. Her job's to keep going. So hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this makes sense to you guys, and I hope you get value from this. Comment down below if you have any questions, and we'd love to help you guys with this, because this is something that's really hanging a lot of people up. We appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
All right, guys, you did it. You made it to the end of the video. Now click that link right there for more tips and tricks. That is xdance.com, and you get an entire week of that for free. Or if you'd like to watch another video here on the channel, click that one. That one's pretty good too.